starts out the video with a Miller Lite.
Got to get ready.
We
Got to get primed up.
Got a special guest today. He's extra bald.
Oh. No. I'm the bald. He's the extra bald.
And I'm still the hairy. I'm gonna trim my beard. It's getting a little thick. Cool. So let's jump into it. I'm ready for a beer. How about you guys?
I'm happy to be here with you guys. I've been a big fan of the show, and so thanks for having me on. For real.
You got it. So we to let everybody know, this is the Triforce, right? So
that's right.
This is the gentleman who basically makes fun of our math skills on all of these.
Yeah.
We have to cram
whenever we call for the math teacher, this is the guy right here.
Yeah. So hopefully we fit a math lesson in.
Could happen. We should also make it abundantly clear that I am not a beer drinker. And so this could be interesting.
Hey, extra bald, what's your favorite beer?
Does Zima count as a beer?
In this show, it does.
Okay, yes.
Zima
it is then.
All right. Bald, go ahead and introduce our beer.
We decided this week, Christmas is coming up, so we really wanted like a winter or Christmas themed beer. So we chose Sam Adams Winter Lager.
There it is. I'm not a big Sam Adams fan, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, they do okay. We'll see.
Are they from Boston?
Yeah. That's part of the reason why Nate doesn't like them.
Doesn't smell like winter.
I can't even smell it.
You guys look so weird.
That's what we do.
We actually got a comment from one of our viewers, from our viewer.
Our viewer that is not our mother.
Yes. The one person that is not related to us that has finished the whole video. And he gave us a couple of suggestions, and they sounded pretty good. One was to pour it in a glass so we get to see the color and smell it better. But I didn't bring a glass, so we'll try next time maybe.
It doesn't smell like Zima.
I want to see extra bald take the first sip because we have to watch his face.
Thanks, guys.
I remember my first beer.
It ain't bad.
It's not bad. This must not have any flavor.
It's not bad. It's kind of spicy.
It is kind of spicy.
Says it's got orange peel, cinnamon, and ginger.
If it's a winter lager, why is there orange peel in it?
Orange is a winter fruit.
It is a winter fruit. That's why we always had oranges in our stockings growing up. Remember that?
That's true. I guess I forgot that. I just live in Florida.
Yeah. I just live where the oranges come from. I forgot that they're on the tree right now.
It's kind of
It's kind of tasty.
What's the percent on this beer? Did you see it?
5.6 in 22 IBUs.
Mine is still a little bit warm. So, you
didn't just put it outside.
It is really cold here. But it was in my car all day long, and we had the heat cranked up to like 80 in the car. So.
Sheesh.
I don't think that there's a lot to this beer.
No. It's pretty simple, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't had
it's got that little bit of spice. That little bit of spice at the end, but I don't know. It's not bad.
Their thing is like they're pretty big, but they want to feel like a small brewery, don't you think? That's kind of like
Yeah.
their thing. And I think it actually does kind of taste like a small brewery type thing. Like this is something that it tastes like if we were in, like, remember in Laramie, Tony, there's like that little brewery there. I think it's where you won the the 9-ball championship.
Altitude.
They have like their own little microbrew, right? And this tastes like something that I would get from Altitude in Laramie.
It's really easy to
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah. It would be pretty easy to put it down a 6er of these in a night.
Yup.
Yeah. After
Even Extra Bald says so. as long as there's a Sprite in between each beer.
Did you bring a Sprite?
my chaser of choice today is a Diet Dr. Pepper. I haven't needed it yet, but it's there just in case.
I take a sip of Miller Lite in between to cleanse the palate.
To cleanse the palate.
I got one too. So how was the
Guys, I'm just so pumped to be on your show. Like, I think that for real, the fact that you guys are doing this and it's real and it's you guys and it's not you guys trying to pretend to be something that you're not, like, I think it's really awesome. Like, I'm super pumped to see new episodes every week. And you guys have been really committed to it. It's cool to watch.
We have a lot of fun. I know. I look forward to it every week. We've only missed 1 week in the past, like 8 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
So.
What's been your favorite so far?
My favorite episode or my favorite beer or JB's?
Episode. Yours. Or your favorite one to do.
Me?
Nate.
Oh. I don't know. I think we had a lot of fun with Kona. It's just kind of memorable. It was just a fun episode to do.
It wasn't the Four Loko?
No. God, that was so gross. I can't believe you drank so much. I probably threw away at least a third of it.
Yeah, I threw away the bottom few swigs.
That's the best part.
You ever had a Four Loko?
No, heavens no.
You should try one.
Tony did tell me that there's like watermelon flavor or something.
You would like that.
Like if you put a couple Jolly Ranchers in there.
It still tastes like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, like I don't get it. Like anybody I've talked to who's drinking a Four Loko, they're like, dude, you can't even taste the alcohol. Like it gets you so wasted because you just think you're drinking fruit punch. And I was like, no.
No, you know you're drinking alcohol.
Yeah. Ooh.
My favorite episode was the one where you guys are talking about the doctor and weighing in on the scale and being wrestlers. I still laugh about that.
What episode was that? I think that was our dark beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was gross too.
I still have some of those.
I officially gave all of my unempty beers to our stepsister's boyfriend. So hopefully he watches and then enjoys. He's not getting any of these, so I'm going to drink all of these.
Yeah, these are. Yeah. This is pretty good.
So did you?
Honestly, yeah.
I almost.
Can you?
Look at there.
I almost had trouble getting this beer because earlier in the week
it was such a damn good deal for you. That's why you had trouble getting it.
Yeah. Well, I texted you and I said, "Hey, how about this beer or this beer?" And you chose this one. So then yesterday I went to the store, or I was at work, and there was none of this beer left. And the only thing they had was a 12-pack, like variety pack and it only had 2 of them in there. And I'm like, well, I don't want to buy a variety pack. And it had like a chocolate beer and another porter. Like half of this I won't even drink. And I almost had to buy like a $15 12-pack variety pack. But then I went searching around in the back room and found a 6-pack of this, which was nice.
Which you got for like $8.
Yeah.
Is that good?
And
That's a really good deal. Mine was like $10.50 or something like that.
I was telling Tony that I wish I could be a guest on your podcast more often, but then I would have so many beers just laying around my house because I'd only drink one. Tony's like, how long does it take you to drink a 6-pack? And I said, about 4 or 5 months.
We would specifically have to buy beers that you can buy one of.
Yeah, we'd have to do more of the 4 Locos or whatever.
Dude, I remember you telling me one time,
Colt
like,
45.
I went to the liquor store and I bought a 6-pack. I'm so stressed out. And then I talked to you like a couple of days down the road, and I go, how many beers did you have? He goes, none. It's just like the thought of buying the beers was enough to...
I feel much better now that 6-pack is in my fridge.
None. That's about how I roll.
All right, how about you kick off the rating and drinkability about Extra Bald?
Well, I hate that I feel like I might skew your guys' results or something.
No. It's all good.
Drinkability is first?
Any of them.
Yep.
You can do flavor,
let's go.
drinkability.
Let's do this really quick because this is what I always wish you guys would do is let's talk about the 3 categories really quick in case this is someone their first time watching your podcast.
Okay.
So
we
how do we rate yours?
We break this into 3 different categories on a 1 through 5. 1 being awful, 5 being fantastic.
This is where the math comes in.
That's right. I've got to make sure I get this right. So you can have a grand total of 15 points. See? I did it, right? So there's flavor. How much did you enjoy the flavor of the beer? Drinkability, which for Bald, that a lot of time that means how drunk can you get? And then there's value, which that's really a skewed category because, we're all in different parts of our walk in life. So it also goes down to how drunk can I get for $1? And then what's that?
Each one of the categories is open to your own interpretation.
Right.
And it could change, on each beer.
Yeah. Well, and what I appreciate about your guys' podcast is I think if they were like professional beer drinkers, they would be like, no, drinkability means blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And you guys are just like straight up like.
This is not a scientific scale. Mm-mm.
Yeah. And it's it's real. Like your buddies hanging around drinking beer, not some fancy guy telling you what a good beer is.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I like it. Okay, drinkability. You want me to start with drinkability?
Yeah.
Yep.
As I said, I am not a beer drinker, especially like a fancy beer drinker. I am a Zima or Bud Light kind of guy. But this is pretty decent. And I could definitely drink this pretty fast. I only have like a sip left. So I'm going to go with a 4 on drinkability. If a Zima is a 5, then this would be a 4.
I think 4 is a pretty good rating.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 4 too. Because I'm almost done with this thing.
Me too. But it's a good thing I brought another, just in case.
Oh.
Actually, I'm not
Should've
gonna lie.
done the same.
I texted my wife, and she brought one. She has contributed so much to this show. You have no idea. She is.
I know, but I'm surprised she just didn't bring it and read your mind like she did in the last episode when you wanted a straw.
That's true. That was pretty impressive.
She should have heard, I'm going through this beer pretty fast.
Probably would have. I'm outside today. I'm not locked in a holding cell or something.
The second shortest day of the year. That's why it's so dark out.
That's true.
Another little math thing for you. The winter solstice.
Is that math?
Yesterday. Heck yeah, that's math. Our universe works by a system of laws regulated by math.
Are we locked on 4s on drinkability?
Drinkability 4.
I'm gonna give it a 5 because
yeah.
I drank this whole thing and I didn't even taste it. It was just it just went down.
Fair.
So I'm gonna give it a 5.
You might have changed my mind because when you think of, and again, here's where the scale varies. When you think of a Sam Adams beer, I don't think of something I can just slam down.
Yeah.
So if we're talking a Sam Adams beer, I'll give it a 5.
See, and this is where I skewed the results because you guys just gave double 5s, and I'm over here sitting at a 4.
And I was really hoping for more fireworks.
Yeah, there could be fireworks going off right now.
Hey,
a Bald and Harry first. I'm opening my second beer in the same video. There you go. You're witnessing history.
Yeah, that kind of proves the 5 rating. Flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and go with 4. It's not my particular cup of tea, but it's not bad, and I see what they're trying to do. And like I said, immediately I could taste the spice of it, and it has. I mean, I don't know if that's a winter spice or not, but I can taste the spice.
Would you say a 4 or a 5?
4. I'm going with a 4 for flavor.
2.
Dose.
I'm not getting any flavor out of it. I drink it there's a little bit at the end, but it's nothing more than a Bud Light to me.
Maybe that's why I like it so much.
I was thinking about giving it a good rating. I'm gonna go with a 3. In the second beer, it's more so than the first beer. It's do you want to be bitter or do you not want to be bitter? You know what I mean? It's in between. It can't figure out what it wants. It's the beer is having an identity crisis, and that just doesn't bode well with me. Just go for it or don't go for it.
Yeah. It's not that it's a bad flavor. It's just that there isn't any to me.
So we got a 2, a 3, and a 4. Now, I don't know how we're going to do the value. Look at that.
I just want
to beer.
That's probably.
That's the first time,
right? This is on tape.
Probably the first time since my wedding that he finished a beer.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe 2 years.
I think at the wedding I did, but they were Zimas.
That's true.
That's true.
You drank more than Zimas, though.
Did we run out? I might have.
I think we ran out because I only bought a case.
Yeah, our cousin was drinking them.
Yeah, so what about value, though? This is weird.
Value.
This is different because Nate paid a whole bunch. I paid a little bit. And Extra Bald, you got one from me for free.
He had to drive all the way from Dodge City to Omaha.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a pretty expensive beer.
I'd do it again.
So, I mean, how would you rate this on value? Extra Bald.
Well, considering I didn't buy it, it's hard for me to rate it on value. But somewhere between a 2 or a 3. I'm trying to make up my mind. like alcohol content for the price is not very high. I'm gonna go with a 2, but I didn't buy it, so
I was gonna go with the 2 as well. I
You
think
paid a lot for yours.
if I paid your price, I'd give it a 3.
That's
But
what I'm gonna.
you're going with a 3.
I'm going with a 3. It's like it's good, but it's not that good. If I can get it at $8, it probably wouldn't be the first Sam Adams I pick next time I go, but it's all right for the price. It's just okay. This
Did you guys buy it again?
No, I wouldn't.
you wouldn't?
No, I mean, just it's one like I tried it. It was okay. I try something else next time.
I think I'd buy it again, especially because it's a limited release, so you can't get it all year. You know, so I see myself walking around the store next winter and go, you know what? I'm going to buy that again.
Even at the $11 or whatever.
Well, and here's where this argument begins is, yeah, even at the $11 price, because, you know, being dual income, no kids, that's what you do. You go, yeah, I'm going to buy an $11 beer, even though I just think it's okay.
You can buy a highlight anytime.
I can.
I
So
I wouldn't buy a 6-pack of it, but I like if it was on tap and I was at a bar, I'd be like, oh, that's not disgusting. I'll take one of those.
That counts
You
as
you want to be a little cooler than the Bud Light guy?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
No, dude. Number one value in beer I've had in the last month or so. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings with a group from work. $5 pitchers and $5 burgers. I walked out of there with a burger and fries and 3 beers for $10.
that's a good deal.
The burger sucks. There's a reason why it's a wing place.
Yeah, you bought a burger at Buffalo Wild.
But it was only $5, and the pitcher was only $5 too. So I got 3 beers, a burger, and fries for $10.
That's pretty good.
That's cheaper than McDonald's.
That is true. I just realized I thought this was a street light, but it's the moon.
Look at that. Full moon.
That's kind of
It
cool.
might be a meteor shower. You might catch a couple meteors in the background there.
Not in Florida.
What do you mean not in Florida? You guys don't have meteors?
Well, you can't see them because there's so many damn lights. Like, you can't see it because my camera sucks, but like all I see is city lights, you know, coming from back there. That direction you might, because there's no city lights that direction.
I saw
Because that's the ocean.
Yeah, that's the ocean side.
I saw 2 shooting stars this last week as like I'm driving to work every morning.
Did you make a wish?
No.
He wished he could drink some Sam Adams winter lager.
They were either shooting stars or Santa's sleigh.
Maybe it was the Space Force testing out some of their new equipment.
Yeah, that's the danger of bringing in extra bulb.
I did not bring up politics.
I know.
I was talking about Santa.
Hey, I was just trying to support our military.
I mean, we haven't brought up anything
our veterans
here.
I love our veterans.
You cannot put that on me.
I'm not saying you brought it up. I'm just, you know, if you're around, it's going to happen. Dude, do you think our mom will ever join the show with us?
Yes. In fact, we might do a special episode on her birthday. I think we should.
Ooh. What kind of beer?
Birthday girl's choice.
So, vodka tonic.
That doesn't count. I don't.
Mixed drinks don't count. That's a boundary. We can't do mixed drinks.
Yeah.
Especially because Tony will lose his frickin' mind.
It might, no liquor stores are going to be open on her birthday, so it might just be whatever you got in the fridge. We all got different drinks, but we're doing a.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be fun and cool.
Let's make it happen.
Let's do it. I think she'd be down.
I don't think I work that day, so.
Woohoo!
There's only 2 days a year that I know I have off every year.
I am enjoying this break. I just want to rub it in a little bit for y'all. At the busy time of the year for you all is the time where I finally get to kick my feet up and take a breath. So
we work so you don't have to.
That's right. That's right.
So while you're up there and you walk into the grocery store, I want you to think of Tony. And when you check out, I want you to think of me when you swipe your card. I know it's not my card, but just think about it.
Appreciate you guys.
It's what we do.
Teachers street.
When you hire young kids to work in your company, think of me. Well, if they're good, think of me.
I was going to say,
not very good,
sometimes I wonder.
Blame the system.
Dude, I have way more trouble with the adults than the kids. The kids get it.
I should have got 2 of these from Tone. I mean, from Bulb.
Yeah.
You can use names. That's okay. It's just really a gimmick. Dude, you should break out in song there.
Me?
No. He's got a guitar behind him. This is going to be good.
He's drunk. He's drunk already.
It's too bad he doesn't have
I am feeling the buzz. Nope, I don't know.
Got some Metallica in you?
I used to. I used to know one song, but I can't remember it now. Ken Frampton taught me. I don't know where Ken Frampton is.
Peter Frampton. Story would have been much cooler.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember when I had a band? When I was in a band? You guys remember when I was in a band?
Did your band have a name?
I forgot that 5 minutes.
Oh. And I had the long hair. And I played the drums.
You're a dirtball. Oh, that was around the same time that you locked yourself in the room for a month after Kurt Cobain died.
That was a sad day. That was a sad month.
Well, check this out. Zoom just says we have removed the 40-minute time limit on your first group meeting. Thank you, wow. Zoom. You're making up. You're making up for all your bullshit last week.
Seriously, guys, we're living in an incredible time where this is possible. This was not possible just a few years ago. For us to finally hang out and have a beer together, impossible.
I mean, Skype's been around for like a decade.
Yeah.
But can you record on Skype?
I think you can.
Probably. But you know what? We're still living in an incredible time, and you guys are awesome.
I just feel bad that you guys don't have another beer.
I know. I'd be drinking it right now.
Yeah, me too.
Somebody's got to take his family to go look at Christmas lights. So.
That'll be fun.
Are you going to drive by Warren Buffett's house?
I don't know where we're going to go. Wherever the navigator tells me to go.
I bet Warren Buffett's got he just changes his light bulb in the front of his house to a red one. And he doesn't. Like, I'm not gonna waste my money on stupid lights. I could buy a whole company over here.
Yeah, seeing this?
It's cold there.
See that?
What's the temperature?
I don't know. That's pretty. That doesn't happen very often, though.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Check your Apple Watch. Oh.
My Samsung Gear is inside. Thank you. But it's 53 degrees.
Hey, it's 28 here in Minnesota.
I'm wearing shorts.
I got 38.
That's crazy. Wow.
It could just be leftover from your
It
cigarette.
could be. I've done that before. I'm like, oh, okay.
Whoa. 75 degrees out. You're like, ooh. A little chill in the air tonight.
You make fun of me, but I'm sorry that I live in a paradise. It's probably the same temperature where I am right now than in JB's living room.
That's true.
I promise you, it's what did you say? 50 what?
53?
Oh,
Probably pretty close.
it's the sun is down, so it's probably below 53 in my house. Like when the sun is up, it's about 53 in my house.
You gotta do something about that.
Dude, we've got space heaters. We're fine.
All right, guys.
Hey, thank you guys for having me on. Seriously,
We're on a phone call with JB, and he's not prolonging it. Like when you say,
wait,
you
hold
have
on,
to go.
guys. Hold on.
No, just one more minute. I gotta tell you something that I saw on Joe Rogan today.
You guys, none of this would be possible without Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan inspired me to start my own podcast, which inspired y'all to start your own podcast. And all of this is because of our friend Joe Rogan. And I was looking at pictures of Joe Rogan last night on his Instagram, and it looked exactly like Bald Coffee.
His
I'm just throwing that
muscles.
up there.
Except he doesn't have a joint in his mouth.
He would if he could.
That's Tony.
No.
He's like, I'm leaving. I'm seeing you. I gotta go.
For real. It's been real, you guys. Thank you for
Been fun.
having me on.
Hope to have you again.
Cheers.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Dancer and Comet and whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And then he names off all the reindeers, like everybody just knows who they are. And he goes, but do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? If we don't recall who the most famous one is, we're hell of it not going to remember all the other ones.
I'm so glad I recorded that.
What a dumbass.
Hashtag truth. Hashtag truth.
Ah.
That's a good point, Tone.
That's been bothering you for a while, hasn't it?
Well, when you listen to the song
Does it feel-
8 times a day,
Does it feel good to have that off your chest?
yeah, it's dumb. Nobody recalls all the other reindeer. They just know Rudolph. Don't think it's the other way around.
I don't think it's the other way around. Oh, man. You guys are awesome.
All right.
You want me to talk to Mom and see if she's down for a
Yeah. Well,
episode?
Come on. She gets to see all of her sons on her birthday that way.
I know.
Oh, one other quick story.
Yeah.
So today, I have to say this kind of quiet. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So today at work, I won an air fryer. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear.
So, me and Stacy said no presents for each other, just stocking stuffers. So I'm gonna somehow sneak it into the house and wrap it up and give it to her on Christmas because I've never gotten her a gift that she likes. Like she always hates what I give her.
Is that why she
So
said
this
no
would be
gifts?
probably. She's like, I'm just gonna either return it or just sit on it. So she's gonna open it up and be like, I thought you said no gifts, and then she'll be like, and I hate it. So I'll be like, oh yeah, I got it for free. It was just a joke.
But if she likes it, don't say it was for free.
Yeah.
You think she'll hate it?
She'll be no, but she'll be like, you already have a fryer.
JB,
And why would you get me an air fryer?
JP, you don't need to whisper. She's not in your house. She is gonna hate it. Why would she hate it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Cook really good French fries in that thing.
Yeah,
Do you have one?
No.
It's a
No.
alternative.
I'll take one if you're looking to get rid of yours.
No, it's like $80 or something.
I know. I think, like, for real, like, Amanda wants one because our friends have them and they love theirs.
Yeah, I got it for free.
Because you know, like how when you cook French fries in the oven, it's like,
You got to like burn them to get them crisp.
Mhm.
yeah. But I think air fryer does it pretty legit, and you don't have to like clean up all the oil and shit like that. Like cooking them in a fryer is the bomb, but then you have to deal with the freaking oil. Like, you know what I mean? You have to eat French fries for like 14 days in a row to make it worth it.
Yeah. What else in the house can we fry?
You start frying random shit. You're like,
Throwing
I don't just want to throw all this
tortillas in
away.
there.
Right? Don't you?
Yeah.
An air
Yeah.
fryer, I think, is. I seriously think it's pretty legit.
I
We
think
don't
she'd be
have one,
excited.
but Amanda would take one in a heartbeat.
Well, I'll let you guys know.
How are you gonna sneak it in the house?
That's the hard part. It's pretty big.
Tell her you got a surprise for her in the backyard. And then when she goes in the backyard, hurry up and run out to the front.
She'll think it's like the GMC commercial where the girl runs. I
The
love
girl that I
it.
went to high school with.
Yeah. My kids love that commercial. They always go, I love it.
What? You went to high school with her?
Yeah, the girl in the GMC commercial. I went to high school with her.
What?
Yeah.
So I went to high school with that one actor.
Yeah.
The American Pie guy.
Yeah. Tony went to school with
Adam Devine.
Adam Devine.
So did I.
And you went to school with the GMC girl.
Yeah, there she is. See? That's the GMC girl.
Why doesn't her thing say, I love it?
That's not a bad idea.
That's all she's known for.
I also went to
I
school
don't
with this
even know
guy
what
named
commercial you
Jake
guys are talking
Ellenberger.
about.
You know,
Yeah.
he's kind of famous. He was.
Not,
He was. I went to school with that Crouch kid. No, not his name.
his little brother doesn't count.
Played in the NFL.
Well, you didn't go
Kraus?
to Kraus.
Kraus?
Yeah,
You also claim to have tackled Crouch.
I did. I did. Ask Andy Means, dude, for the film. I promise you.
Andy
got
Means was my
trucked.
homeroom teacher.
I got trucked by Eric Crouch, and I held on long enough to bring him down.
I also went to school with a NASCAR rear tire changer.
He is also a national champion.
He is.
The NASCAR rear tire changer?
Yeah, for I don't know
First
which
model.
car. It was a car that used to be Dale Earnhardt, now the new guy or whatever. I don't know. Something like
Dale
that.
Earnhardt Jr.?
No, not Dale Earnhardt. Shoot, what's the other guy? I don't know really much about NASCAR. So not Dale Earnhardt. The other famous one.
Jimmy Johnson?
Nope. The guy with the rainbow car.
Something Gordon.
Yes, Gordon. Whatever.
Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, first bomber, dude.
Yeah. I love how we're comparing all of the.
I went to school with the oldest Becker, which he's like a professional bodybuilder now.
I played high school football against Darren Sproles.
Thank you, Kansas.
A
nod to Kansas football.
I have
every once in a while they put out a good player.
I have the most general yardage in varsity football out of the three of us, and I was a lineman.
You also have the most concussions and anxiety attacks from him.
That's very true.
I remember when they told me I was the wall buster. They're like, all you have to do is run down there as fast as you can and run into those guys who are running as fast as they can. It's just like, oh, hell no. I'd pretend to fall down right before I got to them. It's like, I'm not going to run into those guys. Are you stupid?
You have to admit that the people on the team that actually did that were the craziest people you knew.
Oh, yeah. That's why Little Johnson, he did that stuff. And they wanted me to do the same thing. And I was like, hell no.
All right. I really got to go now.
Yeah, I really got to pee because I drank 2 beers.
Okay.
All right.
That was awesome, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, everybody.
I don't think it was very funny. Sorry. That's my fault.
No, that's why I started recording Tony singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and now it is funny.
All right, guys.
All right. We'll see
Let's talk sometime soon.
Yeah, let us know what Mom's.
Dad wants to do one of these things too. Just hang out. Like not a beer thing, just to like he just wants to like Zoom with us.
Yeah, and ask Mom.
Okay, I'll ask her.
All right,
dudes.
Bye.
Peace out.